when you turn it over at this juncture in the game, you're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formating them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum established.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. On the move, he fires. He's got an open man. And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distance.
Got some room in it to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times that home resources.
Yeah, my bad. I had to do like that. I got to show you who the real Oregon is.
On that play, this is one of them.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were first quarter. You're going to the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not a high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now it's how they respond.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Intercepted a first half turnover and swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Ducks! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter. This is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. They're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go. And this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
Lining up to tack one more under that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Surrounded by the fight, but you ain't never run out with a hustler, ain't gon' light him up. I'm from 1800, I'm a hot boy, but on high stuff. Early corner where we smile with you and we gon' light you. They're hot dogs and plans, just out of by the dead, so everybody love me when you see they be like, there you go. Got me on your leg, about to take it to the main, so grab it to my boy, so I'm not go by the jail, so. Hey, the coach is on the beat, I got that game, so yeah, I got that shit, that baby, so I'm not gonna top of the rain, so I'm free your food, tell the boy you're a man, first Jordan, put my feet on the road, and we gon' look to the end of the day, the Ducks will kick it over to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
He leaves it with his man. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
And you want to run the first one, and that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in the game. And you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You can tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only could he tell, everyone in the stands could see that guy was absolutely wide open.
White wants to throw it.
I ain't even burn my teeth, but I'm on the block. I ain't
Got his
even
man
burn my
downfield.
teeth.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Green. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. Powers through the defender. Touchdown, Tigers! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Cheating that bitch, huh?
We know a lot of offenses like
Nigga want to go get the top running back. Okay.
Over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense.
I like Cobb though. It's all good. We gonna have to score. Let's see how his defense looking.
With a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
They'll go with a direct snap.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the moment of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered in their defense.
Amazing connection. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Ducks want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry.
All down, they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive now across to midfield.
No.
Unloads quickly. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole play.
I love the decision by the
You lucky, motherfucker. I said they just ran that.
a bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
They'll snap it from the 28 infield goal range when it's 3rd and short. Ramadan wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Morales. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Ducks pounding the rock to move the sticks now back to work.
It's simple. It's the principle. Simple.
Nah, ain't no you already how you gonna try to call time out then challenge? We supposed to challenge first. You know what I mean?
For this 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it. Oh, what a cut. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes or goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. We're all tied up, and they'll try to get it right back. They're going for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the 1st quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and fail now.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. White going to attack through the air. Fires to the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top. Looking deep. Makes the grab down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it out. It's Foster. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Sends it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. This one's complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
They just keep firing. This time it's complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Ducks are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. They get to him as he throws. He can't make the connection on the soft toss.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's so...
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
And the Ducks will try to move the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he wants it all. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. It's first down from the 11. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Tie game, and what about this call? Going for an onside kick here in the first half. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. Surely they're going to kick this thing away. Tied in the second quarter, they're lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. White wants to throw it. This time on target. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Black. Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Memphis now operating in the red zone. the shotgun. They go to the ground.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play.
Touchdown, Memphis! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. Off-play action on first down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking left. It's caught downfield. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. To the air on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Gonna take a shot. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Bring in the heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And it's no good. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. White going to attack through the air. Slings it. Hits the open man. Hits a seam wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime, you riled yourselves up, and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Ducks will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The pull and throw on the RPO. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Perez. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. Direct snap. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was payday.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. White wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Newberry. At the 45 on his way. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Memphis. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a hit. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And That's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They've converted every time on 4th down. 3 for 3 so far. They'll go for 4. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. White going to attack through the air. Quarterback extends the play. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
Memphis, 35, 21.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. They got him in the end zone for a safety, just an inexplicable lapse of judgment to go back into his own end zone.
And, man, that stings because this offense needed every single possession they had left. Now down by 2 possessions, and you're kicking the football off. That was a play that kind of just ended this one. This offense had to put points up, and instead they give up the big safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Split backs here. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and if I